Hey guys, welcome back for another Hearthstone video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the latest matches. I've got all the matches that led up to this point, and I'll get to those too. But we're going to start here. So I decided to build a wild deck. I've never played wild because I've heard of how bad the power ramp is there, and of course it is. Like, it's got every single set, and there's been some awful cards, including most of what I'm playing. But I figured that I can make a pretty damn good deck running pretty much the same version that was the meta deck of back when Zul'jin and Deathstalker Rexxar were available, except for with a few cards that are newer added. I actually need to refine this deck. I've been meaning to take Face Stalker out and add the Eaglehorn bow or maybe another spell. But anyways, as you can see, this deck's gone 10-2 up until this point, and it's only going to get better from here. So let's go ahead and watch this video. It's an hour long, but I'm going to have it in 2 times, so it should only take us 30 minutes. I had just now lost my second match too. I was 10-1. So, like, I had lost my win streak at this point. This first match was a really good one too. He had a really annoying deck, and I've heard that Priest is usually the most annoying to go up against in Wild. The reason why I want to get rid of Face Stalker is because using your hero power to get Secret's Play doesn't count for the Spellstone. And I forgot the Spellstone had to be in your hand to upgrade also. It's been a while since I've played this deck. This deck was very good at stalling out. Priest has some very annoying cards. What a lucky draw for him. He just kept not attacking though, because he didn't want to trigger my traps. But I think that was kind of a bad choice, because he knew he was going to have to eventually trigger them. That right there, that card gave him all of my cards too, so that was pretty annoying. Him not attacking that works out good for me. Oh, never mind, different match, sorry. I was trying to get him to trigger the traps before I played Zul'jin. Thought about getting the 7/1/1s with Rush, but then I was like, that's gonna fill up my board when I play Zul'jin and stop it from having other better minions. So I knew he had no minions in his hand at that point. I think he was planning on trying to just outweight me by healing himself up, and he knew he had 30 something extra cards in his deck, so he's gonna try to wait for me to like draw, kill myself by overdrawing. I thought about using that there to get those into my deck, but I figured there'd be a better chance. And this is where I had to use Zul'jin, because he was going to kill me with that. Luckily, I didn't burn Rexxar here because I had 10 cards in my hand. Oh, it was this match that 4-cost minion there ended up coming into play. Here's where I used that Dire Frenzy, and it works out well for me. He had a bunch of those in his deck by the end of this. So now that gets to resummon because it's got 4 more attack. He no longer had his obelisk eye or whatever the fuck because of him using that. Now I get that endless value from Rexxar. He even stole my copy. Like, damn, that deck's annoying. He kind of messed up there, though. He was a good player. He made smart, like, moves. I've also thought about putting 9 lives into this deck just for that sole purpose. Alright, so there's our first win. Got us up to bronze rank 2. This is going to be a quick and easy match. I thought it was the same dude at first, but that didn't make any sense because it was a different rank. I don't ever pay attention to people's names. He messed up there. He played that too soon. He was about to give it like Reborn or something. Alright, our second victory. I think the next one's another quick win. A couple of Demon Hunters in a row, which is surprising because I couldn't, Demon Hunter hasn't been around since before the current meta, so, but I figured there's still cards, out of the general pool that could help Demon Hunters, but I didn't see them playing anything besides this guy had that card. But other than that, I didn't see much from past metas. Or past sets, I'm guessing. It makes more sense to say. This guy came close to being able to actually beat me. I think it was this guy. Luckily, I got a very good luck of the draw there. He should have saved that one more turn. So it wasn't this guy that almost beat me. Why he didn't use his, like, I don't know. That was a weird move there. So that's the next Demon Hunter. But anyways, there goes win number 3 in a row, so that puts us up to bronze 1. Granted, this is at bronze, so I can't give myself too much credit, but still, you can tell how powerful this deck is. It's at an 88% win rate. And I'm going to make it even better. I don't know if you can craft wild cards if you don't already have at least one copy. I don't think you can, but I could be wrong there. Because there's a bunch of old secrets I've never seen before that whenever I play a secret spell or whatever it's called, the one I just played, I get to choose from. That would be very useful to have in this deck. That was a good one. That's a good card to have for... I've got another... I've been making a bunch of wild decks, and I've got a Death Rattle Hunter, and that would be great in it. Luckily, he attacked with that, and not his hero but it didn't kill it. But still, that saved me my health, and it ended up coming in a lot of hand. Like, it ended up coming very handy. I was saving Apex Predator so I could pair it with that Prince whatever, that way I could trigger its Death Rattle. Twice, that is. That was a nice draw for me, too. Luckily, he should have attacked with his hero first there, because then he would have been able to hit me with that 6, and it would still be alive, and I would have been fucked. Still close though. And again, if he would have went for my hero instead of taking out that minion, he could have killed me. That was dangerous of me not to play Zul'jin right there. But I wanted to go ahead and get a couple more spells in. Luckily, he didn't have anything in his hand that made it... He could have had that, like, give your hero however much attack, second slice, or the one that gives it plus 8 attack, and I would have been screwed. I thought about playing something other than Zul'jin for a second, but I was like, that'd be dumb. So there goes win number 4. That puts us up to almost silver. I think there's only one more win before we get the final loss. I like to save Rexxar until after I've played Zul'jin, if possible, so I can take advantage of his hero power as many times as possible. Again, trying not to trigger the secrets, which was actually dumb of him, because they weren't that bad. Like, you gotta trigger them eventually, you might as well just do it. I ended up having to wait a turn here to use my Spellstone just because of that being there. Why he did that instead of like trying to take out one of my minions was very dumb. We might have one more win before we get the loss. Or actually, maybe a couple more. How much longer? Yeah. At least one more. Always good to get Spellstone at the beginning. Along with 2 secret plans. Get to handpick which secrets you're going to use. Especially because I figured this would be a mirror matchup, but it was actually weird. He was playing the new quest, I think. Oh, no, that's right. That card gives such good value. I don't know what secrets he was playing either, because like when I attacked his hero, if I played minions, if I like no matter what I did, it wouldn't trigger his secrets. Well, maybe it was attacking his minions. I don't know if I did that or not. Or it could have been playing a minion, because I guess I was playing mine using spells. I'm surprised he didn't at least try to attack, knowing that he had whatever secret he had was not going to stop me from hitting him directly. I guess he thought I would try to attack his minion. But I had like control of the board. I wasn't worried about his 1-3-3. I could have had lethal there if I would have used my hero power instead of one of those secrets, but oh well. I think that's win number 5, right? Here you guys can see 88% win. My only losses have come against one rogue and one warrior, I think it was. Ayo's a boom warrior. I was trying to go back and edit my deck there, but it had already put me into a match. And this is the one I ended up losing. And the weird thing is, I don't recognize too many cards that he plays here that are wild. Like, most of the cards he plays are current. He could be playing his deck in the current, like, standard. And he doesn't have Battle Cry with it, which I think makes it a better deck. The Battle Cry quest. Started out slow, I just didn't get the right cards. I probably made a few mistakes that would have made this game winnable, especially towards the end. Oh, and there's one I make where you guys will see. I'll point it out when I make it. Because there's a different card that does the same thing for priests, but it makes it to where the minion summons on your side, so I figured it would summon on my side. That was probably my biggest mistake, actually. Because it allowed him to get extra health, and instead of me having board presence, he had board presence, and I had to waste spells. could have kept that, but oh well. Okay, it's right here. This is the point that messed up. I ended up using this minion to kill it, thinking that it would summon it back on my side, not back on his side. It allows him to get extra health. As you can see, I had him low. So that allowed him to get 4 extra health, plus give him board presence. Probably could have won if not for that play. Should have used one of the the 3-cost spells that I used afterwards to just destroy it. And I could have went all face there, actually. And again, I should have been doing that and just put the pressure on him. I didn't know he was going to have that. Like, what a perfect play, like, card to have ready. My God. And I couldn't get any life rush, or the one with, you know, life steal plus rush. I expected that to, I thought that triggered before it actually hit your hero, and so I expected to get the Cobra, the Venom Strike trap to trigger it as well. Plus to not actually take any damage. Smart play on his part. I messed up big time here too in a second. I thought that I should have used the freezing trap for some reason, and even after I realized that it wasn't, because I thought it was going to kill my own minions right there, and then, you know, their attack damage would kill the rest of them, and it didn't, obviously, and that fucked me over big time. I should have just used freezing trap. A lot of different plays that went wrong in this match that I could have done differently and won. he gets lucky and finally draws, what's it called, Galcaron or whatever. That it was literally the card he drew. Very turn he drew it. And it was game over at that point. Alright guys, I will get the rest of the first 10 matches that I won. I'm going to get those recorded and posted up soon. But let me know what you guys think about this this deck, this video. Give me a like, a thumbs up if you could. I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be doing some giveaways again soon. Also, let me know what you think I could do to make this deck even better. If you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Other than that, I hope to see you guys back next time.